Hi, I'm Lily Ann Carey.
You go.
And we did an introduction to cross-step waltz. Just so you know, it's always challenging to get those basics, right? So that was the hardest part. From here, it's all gravy. So we started off, though, with something that you know, which is a basic side-to-side, which uses crossing footwork. It starts with the leads left, and we went forward, side, shift, and pass, and pass, and pass. Then we said that from that position, we can do this kind of interesting move called a swing out, which is sort of the first basic cross-step move, and it is in fact done with leads facing down line of dance. So if we're just working from side to side, what he's gonna do is, when I'm over on this side, he's gonna offer this hand, and he's gonna offer it low and in a swing hold. And then he's going to cross the direction that he wants me to go. He crosses into the middle and then drops this hand low back to the outside. All right? We'll just do a couple in a row. So in and back. Notice I keep orienting toward my lead. I have no reason not to. Good, nice. Then we went to the cross-step waltz basic and kind of struggled with that for a while until we were able to kind of get those pieces together. So you'll find this on a lot of videos if you go to danceforjoy.biz and click on the side margin, it says our YouTube videos, and there's a million cross-step videos, and we almost always talk about this part at the beginning. So what happens is if we start side to side, we're starting, and Igor is facing line of dance, I'm back line of dance. The cross-step waltz basic is in this position. That's where we need to get to. So when I'm heading over to that side, he's able to reorient me, and it turns out if we start leads left on count one, it's in 1, 2, 3. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then we start with both of us crossing and stepping through on count. We now are working cross-step footwork. This would be 4 if you start with leads left. If you start in cross-step and only start in cross-step, then this would be count 1. And he steps through, across, and down line. And he makes that first step not super huge, fairly small, and I'm gonna walk right into him. And then we're both gonna step down line of dance. Now it's my turn to do the same footwork. I'm gonna step through, across, and down line. If we do that with a float on 2 and 5, we end up with more continuous motion. Igor's also keeping this hand fairly far to the outside, so we don't feel so tight and stuck when we get to that 4. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we said, well, anytime we want to, we can go ahead and throw that swing out in there. And we can throw that in there. All he needs to do is go to face line of dance. But if he wants to go back to cross step at the end of the move, he needs to bring me back to the outside. So with basic, he changes the hand hold, he does a swing out, he reorients me, and we go back to the basic. Then we also said that we could do the same thing, this cross-step waltz basic footwork with orbits. And the orbits are like a rolling side to side. They're disconnected. But keep in mind, follows, I need to create connection every single time so that whenever the lead's chest turns, I'm connected. So if we start with the cross-step waltz basic, we can go to the orbits. He just disconnects. I connect here. I connect here, and all the time, I'm keeping my chest pointed predominantly toward my lead. And then we can go back to the cross-step waltz basic. And then we did 2 moves. We did a tuck and turn, and we did a leads go, follows go. The tuck and turn is so similar to swing. It was stolen from swing. If you ask Richard, they will say, yep, it was stolen from swing. So is a swing out, right? These are swing moves. That's one of the things that's cool about cross step, is that you can meld almost any other dance into it. So, the tuck and turn, the first 3 steps is the setup, just like a regular tuck and turn. He's going to bring me to face. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to settle into this connection. And then he is going to step down line, which encourages me to step down line. Down line. I swoop around, turn, and open up. Looks like this in time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we go back to our basic. Then we did one last one. Leads under. Hands go back. Inside turn. Back to closed. Looks like this. Basic on top. And a basic. He changes the hand hold. He walks under. The hands go back. I do that same inside turn. And back to closed. And back to basics. Or back to orbits. Or back to sides. Does everybody see how all of these pieces start to work together? All right. I think that's it. Well done, you all. So I will post that. Thank you so much, Bernie.